entire place is to be empty with just one table set up. I'm going to pick that one. Yes, and make sure that there's a very fine bottle of champagne, chilled, waiting for us, which will be popped open on my command.
I'll do whatever I can, Miss Lord.
Yes. Oh, my darling, please call me Dr. Lord and make sure you address me that way in front of Mr. Buchanan. This is going to be a very romantic night, and I want to make sure it's perfect.
Now, Dorian, I didn't know you cared.
My ball must have Dorian's picture on it.
I think we all had the same idea. Hey, work out some frustrations banging some balls, huh? No, not me. I'm just ironing out some wrinkles in my short game, that's all.
Well, judging by the looks of your short game, I'd say you're going to be ironing until next Tuesday.
Spencer Truman's preliminary hearings today, huh?
Oh, yeah. I wouldn't miss that for the world.
Not me neither. Got to change of clothes in the car. Looks like a hat trick, then.
Oh, no, David, you misunderstand. Clint and I are going to be spending a romantic dinner here.
Romantic tryst. You and the lonesome cowpoke.
Exactly.
It's a bad move, Dorian. Clint isn't the trysting type. You should rent out a skeet shooting range for the night.
Do you think they have indoor skeet shooting ranges?
I don't know. Why don't you ask Clint? You know what? Why don't you save yourself some money and just stock up on corn chips, beef jerky, and cheap beer?
Are you finished?
For the moment.
Good, because I have to pick out the perfect music for tonight. Excuse me.
Why the hell would I continue to see Dorian after what she did? I'd have to be absolutely nuts.
Or hopelessly in love.
Which I most certainly am not. Oh, it was just an attraction. It was a moment.
But she still wants to see you, right?
Well, the damn woman, she won't take no for an answer. I mean, she wants me to overlook her behavior and come running back to her like some kind of an idiot. Now, just maybe if she showed one iota of remorse, but she doesn't. She feels totally justified in that plot to break up Rex and Adriana, and her only regret is that Adriana found out about it.
So you and Dorian are through?
Didn't I just say that, Paul?
Yeah.
Yeah, what? Do you think I'm gonna go back to her?
I'm saying Dorian is persistent.
I think unrelenting might be a better word.
It's like a dog with a bone.
And I'm the bone? Is that what you're insinuating?
She's pretty scary.
Oh, so both of you. You don't think I have any spine at all?
I'm saying that she's not going to give up.
Short of being put into a witness protection program, there's not much you can do about it.
And I can hook you up with the feds if you're interested.
Yeah.
Come on now, eventually she's going to give up.
What makes you think that?
Because I told her that we were finished in no uncertain terms. So she's going to gather some dignity and just give it up. Won't she?
It isn't going to work, you know. The music, ostentatious flowers, it's all sadly superficial.
It worked with you.
Because I'm superficial. I've always been a sucker for empty gestures, especially when they're expensive, but Clint, he's one of those guys that's probably got depth. Not to mention multo gazillions.
And you're trying to get your hands on some of those multo gazillions.
I'm not trying. I'm succeeding. You know, I'm starting to feel that what I did to Hugh Hughes may have been unethical.
David, what did you do?
I snuck into his hospital room, came out with a signed document.
I thought he was unconscious.
No, he was awake. Sort of. Doped to the gills. I told him if he signed the contract, it would keep Spencer away from him forever, which is true. So I steadied his hand and helped him sign on the dotted line.
And you really think that document is going to stand up in a court of law?
I'll worry about that when the time comes. In the meantime, For the first time in a very long time, I've got the upper hand on my brother, and I like the way it feels.
I just want to see Spencer pay for what he did to me, Kelly.
And for the havoc that he wreaked on all of our lives.
You know, the work that John did on a case that was shelved for 25 years was incredible. It was heroic. And I think to the fact that it won't have been in vain, maybe there's some comfort in that. Pa's mood is to get back into his routine.
Yeah, I agree with that. This, stay at home, get some rest thing. He's never done well with that.
Yeah, the doctor said he still needs to take it easy, though, at least for a little while, right?
Yeah, well, Renee and Nigel help him with that.
Oh, that's good. Hey, listen, if we want to get to Truman's, you know we better go.
You still can't get through to Natalie?
No, I was hoping that we could, give her a ride over there, but I guess not. Just hope that she's not all alone.
It's that time. Gotta get to the hearing.
It is such a shame, all the pain and suffering that Spencer has caused. Of course, I had his number right from the beginning, but nobody would listen to me.
Right from the beginning, I think you were trying to decide which of your girls to marry off to him, as I remember.
Your memory is faulty.
You wish. But since you seem to have all the answers, when do you feel I should go to the Buchanans and tell them they could save themselves a lot of time if they just cut a check directly to me?
If you were clever, you'd wait until Spencer is convicted. Yes, if you jump the gun, so to speak, you could lose your chance at the Buchanan millions.
And your chances at Clint?
This has nothing to do with Clint. I intend to get Clint with romance. This is real. This is honest.
Real and honest. That's you in a nutshell, Dorian.
You can scoff all you like, but if you will just do exactly as I say, you'll get exactly what you want, and then some.
Mrs. Laura, do you want to give us a statement right now? Please.
Well, hello. So this is finally coming to a head. What a relief. Dr. Spencer Truman will finally be brought to justice.
Well, let's hope.
Well, I don't envy you, Vickers. Your brother exposed for murder.
Sometimes blood isn't thicker than water, Kevin. Will you excuse me?
Clint, just a moment. I just don't want you to think, this isn't the way it looks.
Dorian.
Mr. Buchanan, where does...
Excuse me, my daughter.
We all know you're breathing.
All right. Leave her alone.
Stop.
Leave her alone.
Lieutenant McBain ever asked you about his father's murder?
David?
What?
David,
What?
I know that you're really upset about your brother's trial, but you suddenly seem very nervous.
Why shouldn't I seem nervous? Spencer has wriggled out of everything he's ever done in his entire life. What makes you think he's not going to do it again right now?
David, look, I know. I recognize your look. This is the David in panic mode look, and David in panic mode makes very, very bad decisions.
I'm not panicked. We're talking about my brother here, all right? My brother, who for 25 years led me to believe that I was a murderer. My brother, who fabricated Margaret Cochran's death. He pinned that on his competition, which led to Todd being convicted and then executed. They brought him back to life, but still. Not to mention that disappearing act he did with Margaret's baby.
The baby? What does that have to do with any of this? What are you saying?
Look, I'm not saying anything. I'm just saying that, well, I guess I am. My brother, half-brother, actually, definitely has Plan B up his sleeve. I just don't know what it is. And he's probably got Plan C through Z also.
Whatever he's got up his sleeve, your best weapon is silence.
Dr.
Please,
Truman, did
don't
you
do
maintain
anything
your
stupid.
innocence in the death of Thomas McBain?
Don't waste your breath. My client has no real hearing.
Give us a statement.
Here we go. Plan Z.
My biological father, Your Honor, is Asa Buchanan. I believe that makes me one of you Buchanan boys, doesn't it?